Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Cronos. Before we jump into the technical analysis, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down in the comment section below. Okay, so let's get into the prices now. Basically what we were looking at, well, what I'm looking at within the structure is there's two ways of really looking at this. So we can look at it potentially as a completed macro if we take this as a wider wave 4 here where we have a bigger corrective structure. Then technically it's possible we could have actually completed a 5-wave move into this low point here. However, we also need to bear in mind that there is another way of counting this. So what we would want to see from this, if we were looking for this potential, is what we'd want to see is basically to complete this 5-wave move to the upside here. Then we'd want to find support, and then we'd want to look to move away again. So this is what I'll be looking for within this. And then basically this could be setting us up for a bigger B wave within this move, or alternatively we could look at this as the end of a corrective structure, and we could be looking to start a bigger trend to the upside, though we need to wait for more confirmation if that is the case. The other alternate way of looking at this is that we are still within the 5th wave. So we are still within this 5th wave move. So the way I'd be looking at this is potentially that we have this as a 1, 2, and looking to actually come down for an additional leg to the downside here. So within this structure, what we would have to say is that basically we'd be looking at this as a flat correction in this case, and what we'd be looking at this as an A, a B, and a C to the upside. So as a typical sort of area, we can look for a flat to travel. If we look at this zone here, we could technically move up towards this. If we wanted to extend higher, it would be up towards this 08583 through this 09261. That would be sort of a sweet spot. So we can see we've actually come up into this 263 already, 236, and basically this means that we could have this final little push to the upside here, and then actually look for that rejection point again. However, we have also hit this number here, this 8397, and this is a 50% retracement from this wave 3. So for the most part, it could actually be completed up here. And then we could look to start to sell off from this point. So we need to just bear in mind there is an indication that we have some potential for some bullish moves here, and we're going to go over those now. But should we start to break down more heavily here and basically not be able to take this high point again with the next rally to the upside, it's possible we could be setting up for a deeper 3rd wave move, 4th wave, and a 5th wave, which will take us down towards this green box area. This green box area is at 4961 all the way down to 04211. So this is a zone we could actually look to travel if we do look to break down. So we'll have to just keep you updated as we see more information within the charts. Okay, so within this structure, basically I'm going to come down here now into the 1 hourly. And we're going to talk about a few things within this structure. I'm going to turn off the macro as well so that it's a bit cleaner. And basically we can see we've tested this channel a few times as well, and we're coming right up onto it again. So within the structure, if we were looking at the potential that we are actually completed into this low point, what we would not want to do is we don't want to go lower again than this number here, which is 05500. And what we'd be looking for within this structure to the upside that we currently have is we'd be looking for so there's two ways of counting this move that I'm looking at currently. We can look at it like this, where we have an extension. And basically within this, we'd be looking at this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3. All of this potentially as a 4th wave. And then looking for this potential to move to the upside in this 5th wave here. So with this structure, we really wouldn't want to move back down below the 7055. And looking at the current structure here, we can argue that potentially has completed into this high point here, this first 5-wave move. So if this is the case, what we'd then actually be looking for is a deeper retracement into this box area. And looking at the structure we currently have, I would be looking at this potentially as a flat correction that's looking to unfold here, where this is an A, we move up in a B, and basically we break down for that C wave. So this is something that can play out here within the structure, and we could actually have this as an ABC to the downside. Seeing as though we've taken this high point here, it is quite likely that this is going to be playing out, and we could actually see this continuation. Like I said, this green box area of the 7499 to the 7238 would be where I'd be looking for this potential support to come in. If this is going to develop as a 5-wave move, what we'd then want to see is basically have this as a wave 1. We'd come back down here for this wave 2, potentially looking to retest this 50%, 618, all the way down to sort of the 786 as a zone we could look. If I throw it on that 0.618, so yeah, and then we just throw this up here for now. What we'd be looking for is effectively a move which would look to take us for confirmation of a bigger impulsive structure here, past this 09002 zone. That would then give us a bigger 5-wave move, in which we'd be looking for that 4th wave retracement to the downside, and then one more wave to the upside. However, should we lose this zone of this 07055, this would invalidate this option. So basically what this would be looking for is actually looking to move up into this zone here. And basically, if I just change this to blue, once we've completed this, I would then be looking at within this option, effectively an additional 4th and a 5th. So we need to see what happens upon completion of this. Otherwise, we could actually get an additional 4th and a 5th wave, which could look to push us up much higher to this 10305 to this 09557 area. So if we do actually look to push up one more time into this zone, this could be something that actually plays out, where we get this additional push up, and then we look to break down from there. However, there is the other alternative, which we're going to go over now, and basically this is the same story within the structure, and looking for the same thing potentially here, where this is a 1 2 3 4 5 into here. We get breaking down for this B wave, and then we're going to look to push to the upside. So one thing I must say about this is, if we just get this move play out in this manner, where this is an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, and we fail to hit this this structure point here and get an additional 4th and a 5th, then this would just become a 3-wave move, and we'd probably be looking to retrace down again. So we need to just be aware of these things, and there is potential within this move we could look to actually break down. And if that were the case, basically what we'd be looking for within this is the potential that within this structure here, we could, the thing is, it doesn't fit very well, to be honest with you, currently. But if we do lose this low point, we'd have to treat this as an A wave, this is a B wave to the upside, and effectively then what I would be looking at potentially targeting is this area down here towards this 0631 area at a 1-to-1. The thing is, this wouldn't fit in well with the count unless we were getting an additional 1 and a 2. Or alternatively, this is just a completed move into this high point, and we're going to look to break down and take this low of 0550. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. But basically what I'm looking for within this is to actually see whether we can maintain this 7055, and whether we find support in this box area, which is 750 to 07242. This will be a zone we actually look to find support if we're looking for this pushback to the upside here. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications. If it's the first time that you're watching the video, why not hit that subscribe button so you get kept up to date with all the latest videos that we do. We cover ETH, altcoins on a regular basis, so you know, BTC, there's a lot that goes on, so just hit that subscribe button to keep up to date. Also in the description below you'll find a link to the Discord. Why not come check it out? Great place to come and see. You know, there's loads of people in there, like-minded individuals. We all have a chat every day about crypto and crypto related stuff, so why not jump in there and come see us. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope everyone has a great day. We'll see each other in the next video. Take care out there.